Happy Thursday morning, May. We're in the 20s now, just like you're going to be in the 20s or feeling in a couple months. May 20th, 2021. To God be the glory for yet another beautiful morning. I used to always talk about angel advocates. Ever since he was a baby, I said God puts people in our path to look out for us when we can't do for ourselves. And it just always seems like the Lord will plant people, whether it's a teacher, a worker at a store, a director, whoever. Remember the last episode that I remember, you said a tow truck driver, the firefighter, or someone else, police? Anyway, the Lord placed angel advocates in his path, what was that, last month? And they did wonderful things. Just think back in your life, what the Lord has done for you and how he placed people. And maybe it was just for a season. They're no longer with you, but their impact is in your heart. I can think of so many, and they're gone on. But still, they were a blessing for that time. Well, in 2Kings8, we know that there was a famine. The Lord decided to send a famine on the country. And Elisha told the woman, remember the Shunammite woman, where she had her son restored? He told her, go back with your family, stay wherever you can. And the woman followed Elisha's directions. She and her family went to live in the Philistine territory for 7 years. At the end of 7 years, the woman came home and she made an appeal to the king about her house and land, because you know she was well-to-do, and they took her possessions. Now, the king was talking to Gehazi about all the great miracles that Elisha was doing. And then, like I said, all of a sudden the Shunammite woman appeared, and Gehazi was like, yeah, there she is, the woman that I've been talking about, where she looked out for Elisha and he was able to restore her son. Remember, he pressed his face against the boy's mouth and the eyes and the hands, and he breathed unto him. And with that, the son's life was restored. Ooh, who are we going to breathe on today? Who are we going to encourage as far as saying what we see in their lives, having vision for them if they don't have vision for themselves? What are we going to speak over, because these are the blessing vessels, your eyes, your mouth. And then who are we going to touch today? With our hands. Yes. We know the hand of the Lord is upon our lives, but the Lord wants us to extend the hand of mercy and love and compassion to others, because a lot of people are discouraged. So what happened? Well, there was an angel advocate in the Shunammite woman, and the king was like, restore. He told his people to restore her land, her possessions, everything. Isn't that something? We might not have the king, but we do have the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. He is our ultimate advocate. When we mess up, he goes to the Father and he's like, oh, Father, forgive. Give her another chance. Give him another chance. He's always there for us. He's our ultimate cheerleader when we're feeling down and alone and like, oh my goodness, I can't do it. What do you have to say about that, Timotheus? That's so encouraging to me. Nothing really, huh? You better have determination. You better think back of all who have looked out for you. I think about I can't remember that grade. I met the woman years after. Remember when we were in a coffee shop and you told me about a music teacher? She was a substitute teacher, and she spoke into, I was like, who is this woman? She went out of her way to buy some music. Was it I don't know. It was a music kit, and I believe she brought him an instrument. She was just someone who was an artist, and she hustled, but she saw something in him, and she invested in him, and she spoke life. The mouth. And she had vision for him. And then with the words and with what she saw, she put action to it. She gave him gifts. Woo, that is for us today. I'm encouraged to do some great things because Listen, and then years afterwards, you were like, here she is. Like I said, we were in a coffee shop. Here she is. And all I could just tell her is, thank you. Thank you for investing in my son. I don't know if you remember her name, but it doesn't matter. Your name is not what matters. It's that you are doing great works in the name of the Lord. And it says in Psalms 20 verse 1, the name of the God of Jacob will protect you. He will send you help from his holy place. He is the one who will look out for us today. The Lord will answer us in the time of trouble. We can joyfully sing about victory throughout the name and throughout the day. And in verse 7, we will boast in the name of the Lord our God. Give victory to the King, O Lord. Yes, our King is our ultimate advocate. And we know that other people trust in this and that, their system of, their network, their hookups. No, we will trust in our ultimate angel advocate. You have anything to say about that, son? I know you're going to run and do some great things today, and you know that you're going to do the same because you're going to speak life. You're going to see what the Lord is showing you, and you're going to put work in your hands so that you can bless others. Have a good one.